Al Nassr get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a great voice? And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher...
Shot, surely! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Short changes him with that pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Stoichkov. Great ball, and he's on the finish! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Palestine finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's lost his man here. De Bruyne! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And a chance! Ruben Neves gets it clear. Salah. Salah plays it in. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Palestine get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Tries to pass it through. Messi gets into a good position. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, easy pickings there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. David Villa. Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Scholes. Oh, they can break here. Haaland. Oh, that is a good shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Adams cuts it out.
Mohamed Salah.
Park Ji-sung,
Number 20.
Cannavaro.
Nistelrooy. Number 27.
They get a throw in.
Number 6. Park Ji-sung.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played into space, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Cannavaro.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And they've got rid. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has been cut short. And that is a little undercooked. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. Big chance! It's hit the upright. And he's there to belt it away. Rijkaard. That is very well defended. That's good running with the ball. Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho in acres of space out. Decent chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Al Nassr can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's straight offside.
Rijkaard. Number 10. Erling Haaland. Coming on the field.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
11, Kluivert.
Neymar, and the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way, chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Ronaldinho! In he goes again! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.